You alright?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hey Pastor Jonas. Today we have a very special guest who is Fon. I don't want to pronounce. Yeah, I don't want to pronounce your maybe you can introduce yourself. Fon, you're from Thailand. Special guest.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself? I give you the time.
Hi, 大家好，我叫小雨。I'm kidding. I'm gonna speak English. My name is Fon. Fon.
Fon.
To be exact, it's Fon. Yeah, but that's tiring, so it's fine. Just say Fon. Yeah, full name is Naphamas Ganpong. Yeah, which is very long. So just remember me as Fon. It's okay.
Yeah, so Fon and I actually met in SBC, and to be honest, she's basically the first person I actually met in SBC. Yeah, and
yes.
I'm not sure if Fon can remember this, but I totally didn't know her ethnicity. But we were asked to we arrived to SBC. I arrived earlier actually, and then we were asked to go to a
office, right?
One of the small meeting office room where we have to sign a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I forgot what we have to sign though, but that is when we Fon was the first person I actually met in SBC. Yeah.
Yes. Now that I remember, because now it's like, oh, this guy looks so lost. Like, you just keep looking everywhere. I was like, what is this guy doing?
I look lost.
Yeah, you look lost.
I basically just got there. I took the public transport by myself because it's like Singapore isn't like too unfamiliar for me as a Malaysian, because I have an uncle in Singapore. So for me, I was carrying two luggages, one big, one smaller.
Yes.
Oh, you can't believe you remember.
That's why you look lost.
I definitely look lost because I was alone. I didn't contact anyone. I just like randomly showed up in SBC and that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
But we didn't actually probably didn't. Do we speak to each other? Maybe a little bit, maybe.
Just
barely.
Hi. Barely.
Pastor.
And for me, right, on that day, actually, I supposed to arrive earlier. So I supposed to arrive like yesterday.
Oh.
But I did not know. So the whole school have been like looking for me until they called my pastor in Thailand to ask like, where am I? But I was in Garden by the Bay, like chilling, because I did not know that I supposed to be here like earlier.
Oh.
So it's just like, hi. Then they was like, oh, you're Fon. So I was so shocked. And then this Jonas standing as like looking everywhere, looking lost too. So I said, okay, this is weird. But anyway,
weird dude.
Weird.
Yeah. But I was definitely earlier. I was supposed to reach there like 5 or 6, but I remember there was I think it was around like 2-3 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Fon, weird story, but would you like to introduce you introduce yourself, but what you have been doing after graduating from SBC? Did we graduate in the same year? I think we did. In 2022, right? May.
Wait.
May 2022. No?
I'm not sure.
You were. Yeah, and then you got married that year, right? So you.
Yes. Oh my brain, sorry.
Yeah. We graduated in the same year, though we're different courses. Yeah. So how's your ministry been like?
Yeah, so after I came back from Singapore, it's really like a reverse culture shock to me. Yeah, I need to adjust a lot with Thai language. Like my brain used to English, like surrounded by English speaking. Then now I'm back to Thailand. It takes me a while to learn Thai again. And now my brain switched to Thai. And now that I have to speak English, it's like, it's
a struggle.
So, forgive me if my English a bit like to understand, but I hope you understand anyway.
I totally understand.
Yeah, so now I'm serving mainly with the children ministry and what else? Also youth ministry, worship ministry, media ministry.
Wow.
Basically many things.
Oh my goodness.
Because my church is small. Yeah, we have only 3 full-time workers. One is my pastor, the other is my pastor's wife, and me. So
Okay.
we are small. So yeah, basically you have to do everything. But my focus would be on children ministry or like my calling. The reason that why I serve God full time, yeah, is that He's calling for me to focus on children. Yeah, so far so good. I really enjoy working with children. Yeah, the youth a bit more challenge because they're youth. They can talk back to you. Children cannot talk back. Children just like, yeah. Youth is like, why? Why do I need to do that? For what? You know, right? So yeah, I need to kind of like debate with them a lot. Yeah, other than that, really thank God that I can kind of like link what I learned in school in SBC to the ministry now, not in terms of like biblical knowledge, but how you do ministry is like how you understand people you are serving.
Yeah.
So I think that might take in this at least almost 2 years that after I came back and then serving full time.
Yeah.
I
think both of us we experienced that transition of like we're trying to apply everything we know, we learn in seminary, but it doesn't work that way because there's so much to adjust, so much to learn in the ministry, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and in Thailand the culture also different, and then like there's so many different cases that I don't know. Sometimes I really don't know what to do. But yeah, at least the time in Bible school has taught me how to like think. You know, they not give you answer for thing like being a pastor. Then when people come to you, it's like, oh, I have this problem. Yeah, we don't have a formula to say that okay, we have to deal this way. Yeah, but we have to link. How to say? Yeah, it's like contextualize.
Yep.
And also experience. And now I think we both very new. Still have a lot to learn, right?
Totally. Yeah. So, Fon, let's go into our first question. So basically, again, just now I mentioned that we graduate in the same year, but different courses.
Yeah.
But you receive, if I'm not too sure what the term is, the exact term, but it's something like a Hebrew award, the best Hebrew award or something like that. So correct me if I'm wrong. But basically it means that you're the highest achiever in Hebrew learning, at least in our batch, our classes. So I want to say like even without grades, let's set aside the grades and awards. Those who know you definitely felt your passion towards Hebrew, and I think that is really, really astonishing because like we have all the students from all throughout Asia, throughout Southeast Asia. We have Singaporean, we have Philippines, we have Indonesian, we have like Malaysian, maybe not. But you were the one who got this award because let me put this into context because we learn Hebrew language through English. Let me repeat that. We learn Hebrew language through English. And so I would assume that this can be really, really tough for a lot of the Southeast Asian students if our English isn't that good. But you made it at least look easy, like to me.
It just look easy.
Yeah, it looked easy to me. Yeah. And yeah, it's not like you're learning Hebrew through Thai language because English isn't your first language at all.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably learn like English at the age of I'm not sure, like during your teens. Yeah. Okay. So what's the story behind? Is there something similar with Hebrew and Thai language that you were able to link it together and make it easier to learn, or is it something that you're just really passionate about that you can get this award? Yeah.
To be honest, it's really tough. Yeah, Hebrew made me cry. Yes, it is I know I make it look so easy. I look so enjoy it, but the truth is it's very difficult. But I guess one thing is that the benefit of, how to say, like, when your English is not first language, you have to learn. So I have this mindset of learning language compared to native speaker, which is like, maybe they already speak in English like fluently, so they don't necessarily need to learn another language. Maybe like for Singaporean, they learn English and also Chinese, but other country like US or UK, they speak English, so they're not familiar with the idea of like learning language. But for me, it's like in Thailand nobody speak English, or like in Singapore, right, even though you learn Chinese and English, but you guys like in the society where use like use both language. They will learn both language naturally. But for Thai, like me, we don't speak English at all, so we have to learn. So that kind of like learning language has been with us since young. So in the same way as learning Hebrew is another language, and not that familiar, but because we have mindset that this is language, you got to learn. This is the mindset. I think it starts from mindset first, I would say. Then we have kind of like we have the way to learn. Like it's not easy, and I need to learn English again because it's a grammar. Hebrew there's a lot of grammar, right? And then when they explain in English. And then there's no Thai word for that. So I need to learn English at the same time along with Hebrew. Like those grammar terms, like what's it called, like the present tense, past tense, or whatever. We don't have tense in Thai language. So just now you were saying, like, is there any link between Hebrew and Thai, right? I don't think there is any link.
Wow. Wow.
Because there's no tense in Thai.
There's no what? Tenses?
Tense.
Oh,
tense.
There's no tenses in Thai.
Like past tense.
Yeah, that's true.
Tense,
that's true.
Future tense we don't have.
Oh, wait. Why did I say true? Because I don't really know Thai. Okay. But okay, I mean, what I said true is that I think in Chinese there isn't really tense as well. We would speak, but we would have to picture the time for them. We have to be specific, like when did this happen? Because you wouldn't know this already happened or happening or something like that. But we do probably have like liao. Oh, I eat liao. I already eat liao. Liao is basically past tense. I do remember, because okay, when you said your English isn't that good, right? But for me, your English is pretty good. I mean, at least for me. But I remember that's the story, because you said you were learning English, and because you were very close to Vanessa. And Vanessa has this strong Singaporean accent, and the how she construct her sentence, right? It's basically Singapore. So sometimes you thought those Singaporean, how they construct their sentence, you thought those were correct English, the way how they should speak. It's like one of the examples is like, I'm not sure, maybe you can give me some examples, but maybe one of the examples is anyhow.
Yes.
And then you wrote it in your essay.
I wrote it. In my essay, I say you cannot anyhow interpret the Bible. How does that sound? Then my professor doctor, I will not mention the name, but he like to use this green pen to circle all your paper with your wrong grammar. So my whole paper is green color with his pen. Then I asked him what's wrong with my English. Then he said, this is not proper English. I go and ask Fan, is it proper English? And she said, no, this is how we talk, not how we write. Then I was like, you guys, you all ruined my English. This is just only one example, but there's a lot that I, like the sentence structure, because I cannot differentiate like writing or like speaking. Yeah. So it took me a while to understand that. Yeah, but it's funny. So before I submit paper, my professor say, please let your friend proof it for you first before you submit. Yeah. Yep.
So basically we were learning also, like, because nowadays you have the AI to help you correct your essay as well.
Grammarly.
Yeah, Grammarly, we use that. And then you can like tone it, tweak it, settings, like how formal you wanted it to be. And I realized there's a whole lot of difference. It will be more concise if you want to be more formally, but a lot of times I want to express a bit more expressive, like more telling story, so you can like change the settings as well. That's how I like for my essay though. It's definitely funny because for Singaporeans, they can definitely write very well for their essay. It's just that it's unfortunately for you to caught up some of their slangs, jargons.
Yes. Luckily, I never use Singlish in my paper though.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay. So Fon, one interesting bits of memory I have about you is that you like to doodle art on your notebook in class.
Yes.
Not just notebook. I might have want to say maybe some textbook. You were doodling on some textbook.
All my textbook.
Okay. You want to just let it out. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. There's no shame in that. There's no hiding in that. Okay. And I know you and your brother are both amazing artists, or at least really, really good at drawing. You like drawings, and I was looking at your Facebook. You were showing a lot of, you posted a lot of your artworks, and I was really impressed. And because I myself I do like to draw as well, but it's not as like artistic as you. Maybe
you are.
All right. Yeah. So your brother partnered with the Bible Project, even like helped to do the translation work, and also need to, of course, there's a lot of editing on the videos as well. So helping the team translating into Thai. So, and now you're using this gift, continue to serve in your church, and this all has to do with the story of how you get to know Christ as well. I know this. You shared about the story a little bit, tidbit, when we're in seminary, but could you share with us a little bit more detail how you get to know Christ through art?
Sure. Actually, me and my brother, we both love to draw since when we were young, and at first I didn't think it's like a gift or like talent. We just like it, And I think God already called us since before we know Him. That is when I was young. I like to play with toy, but because my dad not allow me to have toy, he say if I want toy, you made by yourself. So I say okay. So I grabbed those like cereal box. If you remember those, there's a cereal box or like those snack box, and then I put tissue paper. It's called paper mache. So tissue paper with glue, wait for it to dry, and then you color it. Then I cut a hole so become house. So I made this whole city.
Wow.
But I have like those figure, like small figure. Those like Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls?
Yeah, Dragon Balls figure.
You like Dragon Balls?
Ultimate. My brother like it. I don't like, but I just somehow have those figure.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the cartoon character, so we made house for them. And interestingly, we made church for our character. But that time we were not Christian at all. We were Buddhist. So I don't remember why did I, like me and my brother, we decide to make church. I think I still have photo of it. Maybe I'll send to you and you can pop up somewhere.
Yeah. I was like, show it.
Yes. Yeah, so we made this church for our character. And this church, we call it Christ Church. I don't remember why we call it Christ Church, but it actually now the church that I first experienced God. Yeah, it's the same name. And also inside of the church, we draw a picture of Jesus with the light. And now I really have no idea why we doing that. I just remember that, oh, my character need to go to church. Yeah, and we just like, okay, we make church, and when we name it Christ Church, without realizing it. And I just remember when I went home and then I clear up my stuff. Yeah, I want to throw away all the old stuff, and then I found this church. Then I was like, wait a minute. Like now recall those times. Oh yeah, I used to meet this church, and now it's linked. It's like God already called us when we were young that we don't even know Him yet, but He has His way. And then I think after that, slowly also like the game that I play, it also about Moses. My dad, which is non-Christian, he bought a game for us because this game have like a color. We can color picture and stuff and play puzzle. But he has no idea that it's all Bible story about Moses, Exodus. Yeah. So it's like God slowly called us when we were young. But I think the biggest decision was when I was in high school, that I'm making decision between art school or medical school. Because I also love science. I want to be a doctor. My brother already went to art school. He is quite sure that I want to be an artist. But for me, I'm not sure, like medical school or artist. Yeah, but my brother just say, come study with me. Then I say, okay, sure, fine. So I go to art school. And in this art school, that's where I met with a volunteer from Singapore. Like there's an English center near the faculty. Yeah, so I went to study English with them. And that is where I know Christ. So if I didn't choose this art school, maybe I wouldn't know God, because it will be another province. Yeah, with the medical school. So yeah, I think God knows and He has His way. And then after I graduate, I also think, how can I use this gift, like art, to serve God? I really love graphic design. And then that time God said children. So I was like looking for like those graphic company that doing something about children. So I just like Google search, oh, this company, that company. And then God tell me, no, not graphic company. Then I said, then what? What's the point I learn graphic for if I'm not working in graphic company? Then God told me that this will be serving in church. Then that's where my dream crashed. It's like, okay, I love God. I want to honor you. I want to do your will. But I love graphic design so much. How can I give this, like sacrifice this thing that I love so much? Yeah. But God say, like, no, this is my will for you. He's pretty sure about it. So I say, okay, since you say so, I can't say no. So sure, God. Then I decide to serve Him full time. And that's where I realized, after I serve in children ministry, graphic design skill that I have been learned 4 years, like it's all used. Because you have to design a lot of things for children, like to make the lesson fun, activity, art and craft, or even like music skill, or even slide to design lesson, to design all those sticker for children. All these things require art. Yeah, so at the end I was like, yeah, I still can do graphic design. Yeah, so, and I just know myself that I love children so much. Yeah, if I didn't follow God, I don't think I would be happy and like know that yes, this is really my dream. So God's dream for me become my dream.
Wow.
From last time that my dream is my dream, your dream is your dreams. Yeah, but now it's like aligned together.
Wow.
Yes.
That's an amazing story. Yeah. I never heard that part of your story before. Yeah. I heard about the Moses part thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because you really like Moses.
I
The story.
love
Not
Moses.
not the Moses we talk about.
No, not that. We have a
But
few Moses.
we love Moses as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that time, because when I was young, I watched this movie called Prince of Egypt. Yeah, so Moses become like my Spider-Man to me.
Wow.
It's just like, yeah, it's like this Moses, he has superpower. He can open the sea with his stuff. It's like other superhero, like people like Spider-Man, Batman. But for me, Moses is my superhero.
Yeah, but back then you treated Moses, before you come to faith, you treated Moses as like a fictional character as well.
Yes, he has been fictional, in my mind until at the English Center. Then I opened the manga Bible.
Yeah.
Then the first page I opened, I found this guy holding stuff and can open Red Sea. So it's like, Moses, my Moses. So I asked a volunteer, why is Moses in this Bible? Then she was like, he's real. And I was like, wait, what? Moses is real? It's like somebody telling you that Spider-Man or Batman is real, and then you're a big fan of it.
Yeah. Now I'm okay.
Yeah, so I become like, wow. And then she asked me, do you want to know more about him? I was like, of course. Like, I would want to know more than the story that show in Prince of Egypt. So I remember I read Exodus, finished in like 1 week. Finished whole Exodus. Then I was like, this is not like in Prince of Egypt, bro.
Almost, I guess.
His brother is not Pharaoh. It's like, I thought that Moses' brother is Pharaoh. It's like,
kind of is.
It's kind of, but it's not directly, would say.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that I think because of Moses, that's like sparked the idea of like, interest in the Bible. If not, I wouldn't touch Bible.
And especially
That's
the
nothing,
Old Testament and the Hebrew language, it imprinted into your heart.
Yeah, and now I can understand the song that the Prince of Egypt, the Hebrew part. Yeah. Then I was like, so nice.
I have to be honest with you because I didn't watch Prince of Egypt until
Really?
like 2 years ago.
What?
I know. When was the
Why?
first time I watched Prince of Egypt? I can't even remember because I never watched it when I was a kid. But it's probably still the best rated DreamWorks animation still now.
Yes.
Yeah, no
Yes.
DreamWorks animation can come close to that masterpiece.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's a masterpiece.
so I want to share this to the audience as well. So after our final assignment, our final year, the COVID restriction have long gone lifted more so. We went to this escape room, but this escape room it has this theme of Exodus.
Exodus,
Like
yes.
you're escaping from Egypt. So because I think we all know that Fawn would definitely love this because she she's scared of a lot of things. She wouldn't even want to go any other escape room if it's not. Yeah, she's scared of like the mummy ride in the Universal Studio. We went there and
Yep.
so there's so many memories between us. Yeah, and then we went to this escape room, which is we have to handpick for you because we have to be exotic. For me, boring. Why does it have to be Christian? I mean, yeah. But we went in there. It has a lot of Hebrew words, and we have to rely on Fon and Philo as well to get us like faster escape from that escape room. So it definitely shows how good Fon, how passionate Fon was to the Old Testament stories and also the culture, the Hebrew, even Egypt itself.
Yeah. Because I find it very fascinating about the Hebrew language. Like before I learned Hebrew, I have no idea. It's like I do read some alphabet, but I cannot like grasp it all. But once you're able to read the Bible in Hebrew, you can like slowly understand the structure. It's like I have been reading the Bible in black and white this whole time, but after I know Hebrew, it become color. It's like you can see the fuller picture of it and you get the taste like, oh yeah, this is how the psalm was like crying, how like hopeless he was, how he is like, because the word is very strong, which cannot show in English. But you can feel more when you know the Hebrew. So I would encourage everyone to learn Hebrew. I mean, actually Hebrew is for everyone, you know. I'm thinking of teaching children Hebrew as well.
Wow.
Because I feel that it's like Hebrew is not only for like
seminarians.
Seminarian. It's really for everyone who would want to like get the full color of the Bible.
The Bible, yeah.
Wow. I don't know about Greek though because I can only choose one language. So I choose
you
Hebrew.
can only choose one language.
Yeah. Because my course is like MABS, Biblical Studies, only one language.
Okay. For me, I think Greek is a little bit harder.
Really?
Somehow, it's so hard because, well, I guess, I'm not sure. Maybe it depends on who's teaching. I don't want to say I don't want to throw anyone on the bus. It really depends on your personal taste on the language as well. But I find it harder to learn Greek.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of the grammar. The grammar is really tough for Greek. It can be a lot of okay, so I'm gonna say this. Greek, right, it's very, very specific. Any changes to the Greek, it would totally mean like the whole different stuff. But I think for Hebrew, right, Hebrew it's more like it can mean all together. It can mean this all together at once. I think I find this what is so interesting about Hebrew because it can be this, it can be that, it can be this as well, and all together mesh up as a beautiful picture of God's attributes, God's character. But for Greek, anything changes, right? Everything's just like the whole different philosophy, the whole different doctrine. How you look at the Bible is totally different. So it's tough. Greek is tough. That's I think I'm not sure if any of the professors see in this video. Maybe they can like comment, have a better explain in the comments as well. Yeah. So Fon, to our third question. So many of my viewers are, mostly Malaysian, and I still have a little percentage of Taiwanese audience. So could you share with us what it's like being a Christian in in Thailand, especially at this current situation? In your
I think Christian in Thailand is still like a minority. We getting better now. It's like almost 1%
Wow.
of population. The whole population. Last time it's like 0.3, 0.4, but now we are reaching to 1%. So praise the Lord, we slowly, but I guess what I observe is that like in this recent year, many more people came to know Christ. Many more. But it's still a very dark place, I would say, because we are strong in Buddhist. And Buddhist is not just religion, but it's our identity, it's our culture. If you're born in Thailand, you are Buddhist. You have no right to choose. In your ID, it will say Buddhist.
Wow.
You cannot say like no religions, you cannot say otherwise. Unless you are like adult, grown up, then you can say, oh, I'm Christian or I'm like Muslim. Yeah, otherwise like a standard is like Buddhist. So I would say it's a very minority. One good thing is that we don't have persecution from outside, but we have persecution from inside. What I mean by inside is that your own family will persecute you because you are like a black sheep to the family. Like for me, when I convert, I was the first one in family at that time, and the whole family see me as a betrayal, see me as someone who divide family, because religion is just like the way of we live, the way that we live our life, the way we as a Thai, we are Buddhist, something like that. And I need to go to temple every week, but after being Christian, then I don't go anymore, right? So it's like I'm the only one stay home, the rest going to temple kind of thing. So it's like it's not just religions or what you believe in, but also the life that you live in as a family, as a Thai family. And I think many people also struggle being a black sheep, and like your friend wouldn't understand you. Like when you have like this kind of issue, it's like your friend, your close friend, because they also not Christian, your family not understand you, only your church member. So that time I can pass through those difficult times because of my church member. Like they all pray for me, make me feel that it's okay, I still have someone holding my back, even though my family might not agree with me, might hate me for now, but at least I have church. So I would say in Thailand, the church is really like a family. I'm not sure about other churches, but most churches that I visit feel like family. It's just so small, so close, so warm, and we try to stick together because we are minority. So we try to pack together. Yeah. So like we are not getting persecuted from government or other religion, Buddhist. They will not like, oh, we hate Christian. No, there's no such thing. But more of the internal like relationship that will, can break.
So I think your background and your story is really different from the other Thai friends we have in SBC. So it's let's say let me give our audience some context. All right, we have a friend who's Sila. Sila basically works in a more like a Chinese church or something, but mostly they speak. I know they mostly speak Thai. I know Sila doesn't speak Chinese, but I read like there's Chinese words on his building. So probably missionary. Back then there's missionary who opens up the church there. So I would think the whole context is so different from yours, because Sila is himself basically look Chinese.
Yes,
he's a Chinese descendant, but he just doesn't speak Chinese. Yeah. And then we have Melanie who's basically a Chinese who can speak Thai, who can speak Chinese, and she served in a Chinese church. Basically, they speak Chinese as well, but I would say their ministry are more towards to the Chinese immigrants who works in Thai, and also of course she speaks Thai as well. So I would say like there's whole like whole sorts of like different background for challenges for all three of you.
Yeah, exactly. And I think most of them also come from Christian family. Yeah, where I'm not.
Oh.
So like their experience will be also different. Like Melanie, Sila, both like the parents serving in church. They grow up with church.
Wait, Sila is a pastor kid?
His mom involved a lot in church.
Okay. But
like
but Melanie is a pastor.
Melanie
PK,
is a
pastor kid.
Yeah. Or I think Aruni.
Yeah.
Or Nam also
Nam.
pastor kid. Or the pastor kid.
Nam's pastor kid.
Yeah. So my story would be a bit different from them because I'm not from Christian family. And another challenge is that when you want to date someone, it's like, you have only like a few fish in the pond to choose if you want to date with Christian. Like let's say like my church, like 80 members, there will be only like 3 guys my age, and maybe 2 already taken, left only 1, something like that. Then I don't get to choose. Yeah, so many people find it very challenging dating with Christian in Thailand because with this 1%, it's like it's very hard to find, he's Christian and he's a good guy and we match. Yeah,
that's your husband. That's your husband.
My husband was not Christian though. Yeah, my husband wasn't Christian when we like were dating.
Okay.
But after that, he believed in Christ. Yeah. So after that, then we can move on. But before that, he is not. Yeah. Okay. So I feel that even nowadays, like my youth, they're also looking for like the one, you know.
The one.
But they also like, why is it so hard?
Why is it so hard?
Oh, this one. Why was this one in church? They would say, this pond is too small. I want to choose from another pond outside of this.
It's really hard, I know. But I think what we can do is have missionary go to Thailand or you guys.
No.
Yeah.
Go to SBC.
Yeah.
You just go to SBC, you'll find single
that,
become couple.
Yeah, totally.
You see Nam, right?
Yeah. I guess it's definitely a challenge to be a Christian in Thailand. Yeah. So continue to pray for Thailand, and also I think there should be more chances of intercultural mission visit, fellowship together, like this, something like this, at least.
Yeah.
Through Zoom, at least.
Yeah. And I also think that I really admire the work of missionary, because without missionary I wouldn't have known God. Yeah, and many others in my church, right? It's just, I would call it product of missionary. Yeah, we all just like learning about God, know God is from missionary.
So if you're a single guy watching this video, guys, be a missionary to Thailand. Yeah.
Yes, amen.
Thailand people are like the most gentle people I know in SBC. Like very gentle. Not like Malaysians. Malaysians are like crazy Malaysians. I know.
Really?
Yeah, Malaysians are, I mean, nice but crazy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Fon, the 4th question I have here is, what is your next big thing? What's your next project in life, or there's any big project or goals? Yeah.
Wow, that's a big question. My goal in life. For now, I like for my personal life is maybe just try to maintain and try to learn how to be a good wife and to have a good balance between like home and church, because sometimes church could be overwhelmed.
Very overwhelmed.
And sometimes like at night I still like receive a call.
Wow.
But like people crying for help or people just want to talk, sometimes you got to be open for them. And my husband just like already sleep. So I try to balance out like my personal life and also church life. And hopefully we will I can maintain this because this marriage life also important. And also church work also important. So that's my goal, and maybe have kids in the future. Not sure when, but in the future. What else? Now I'm planning to link up with Aruni Church. Aruni is one of our friends. Now she's serving in Thailand, in Ang Thong, another province. She also serving with the children. So recently I have talking with her, and I feel that I want to support her. My kid can link up with the children. And then we get to know the children from both. One is from very city. My area is considered city, whereas Aruni is more village kid. So I want to link them up.
Okay. So interesting fact, right? Aruni, Fon, and I think all of us receive a award. If you remember, Aruni probably got the
the
best award anyway. She's the highest achiever in the class. The grades outstanding. She has that award.
She's good. She also a good artist, by the way.
She is. I was amazed by during my first year she made I forgot what was it. I think it was about the building the houses on sand, and I forgot, probably something like that. It's like a 3D storybook, something like that. You can fold it back to a storybook and it opens up.
Yes. Now that I remember.
That was a crazy project. Another interesting fact is Fon is the second woman who's being interviewed by me, and the first person was actually Sharon, and you two actually roommate. Her first year was actually roommate with you. So that's really interesting. And that's how we all link together in this whole I like to share SBC stories, and how we all linked up together.
I think SBC's time is just full of relationship. Study is one thing, but relationship is a whole big thing,
Fon, I just want to thank you for your time, for giving your time to me for this interview. It's definitely a pleasure. It's definitely such a joy just to catch up with you. We haven't really speak to each other since probably
since we graduated.
Since we graduated. So
great.
Continue to pray for your ministry and hope to catch up with you soon. And anything you want to speak to the viewers before close this?
Remember to subscribe and hit the like button.
Okay.
Great.
All right. See you guys to the next episode. Bye.
Bye.